Here at Kajun Reseller, you give me an offer and I'll take it.
I say, this is Johnny's place where you can have it for no problem. I got the dollars.
Fixed income, no credit, bad credit. Here at Cajun Roots Reseller, that's no problem.
Let them have it.
I've got my dollars and I sit in my best offer.
We say yes. See the special man. The easiest man on YouTube.
You got the dollars? We got the offer? Let them have it with no problem.
Hello, everyone, and good morning on what day is today. It is Hump Day. First in the chat today is Mr. Glenn himself, Swamp Picker. Hello, Chit Chat Network. Mr. Mike, hello. We'll be in and out in the chat. That is awesome. Good to be here, though. Jimmy, hello, good morning and welcome. And yes, we are on the Facebook side as well. Tom Cruise, hello, Tom. Good morning, hello, and welcome. Mr. Marcus, hello, good morning, and welcome to you as well. Irene, hello. Everybody else is saying hello to each other. Stephen, hello, good morning, and welcome. And everybody's just saying good morning to everyone. Well, I was 2 minutes late because I just realized when I was listing things this morning, going through my pictures for my eBay listings, I just realized, like, oh my God, I am late. 2 minutes. And I didn't realize until I looked at the clock after my last set of pictures I was working on. And it's like, oh my God, I got to get started. Holy Jesus. Anywho, I'm here now. All right, let's see here. First, hopefully the sun's starting to come out. Awesome. Hopefully we're done with the rain. Thank God, Lord Jesus. It's been a crazy, but it's been done. The sun's coming out. It's supposed to be like 73 today is the high for the next couple of days, actually. We forgive you, Joe. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I was trying to get my listing done this morning, and I got everything done. Last night, I just said, hell with it. I am done. I quit at 6 o'clock last night. I said, I'm done. It was raining here now. Yeah, we've been having rain yesterday all day, and then most of the night, and then finally this morning, the sun comes out. It's like beautiful outside. But yeah, I was listing, getting things done. I got a lot of old Christmas ornaments from the 50s that I picked up at a garage sale that I'm listing. I did half of it yesterday and half of it today, so that I can get that done and get on to the next box. I try to do one box at a time, get it out of here, get it done. And then the last 2 weeks, I've been listing Christmas and Halloween. I sold my first costume today. I made a profit of about $8, which is not too bad for me, only paying 99 cents for it. Then I realized I had free shipping on it, so but still made $8 in profit, so that wasn't too bad. It happens. But yeah, there are some things. I don't do everything free shipping, but there is some things I do. Let's see here. And if anybody would like to be a part of the morning show, this month I have no one scheduled, but again, it can change. So here's my link information for all social media. If you would like to be part of the morning show, you're more than welcome to reach out to me. Don't forget today at 2 p.m. Eastern, I do have the Hump Day auction with all my co-hosts, as well as a guest today. Then Friday, I'll have the TGIF. It's going to be auction, sell, and buy it now on TGIF. There's our featured channel for the week, which is Anytime Picker Mr. Roman. If you haven't checked out his channel yet, I already started a list for the next coming up weeks for those that are going to be part of that. I do post those every Friday morning before the morning show on the community page of this channel. I think I'm at 96, I think, on my other channel. I got to get some videos done, but I've been listing hard. So I got some things I want to list also this week on Amazon again. I did my first listing this past Sunday. And so I'm looking forward to getting some more listed on Amazon, which will be my goal for the week. To get some more of that done, I have a lot to list. But it's getting there. You can only do so much in a day. But I'm getting a lot done, thank God. And then yesterday we finally, you could tell it's getting close to winter. They came and winterized our what they call that, sprinkler system. So you know it's getting close. Let's see something here. Oh, I'm at 95, so I have 5 away from 100 on my other channel. I need to get a video on there. Some more how-to videos is what my goal is. All right, so I just put the link in. If anybody would like to come in, promote your channel, you're more than welcome. The link is pinned at the top in the blue box. Also, just a heads up for Jennifer, I'm going to put her link in now. We do have 11 in the chat, but then again, it's a Thursday. A Wednesday, I mean. I don't know why I said Thursday. All right, and there's Jennifer's link to buy her a milkshake. Also, I'll wait till some more people come in to share something. But anywho, and there's Jennifer's link. So I hope everybody's having a good week so far. I've been getting a lot done, so that's my goal, is to keep on listing. I think I'm getting even closer to my 4,000 goal. Let me see where I'm at. Orders, listings, active. I currently am at 3,809 items listed. So I'm getting close to the 4,000 mark. The good problem with that is that every time I list, I sell, and every time I sell, the number goes down, which is okay. I can handle that. It just means I got to continuously list, and list. But that's part of the game. You got to do what you got to do. Let's see. That's done. That's done. So what's everybody's plans for the day? Mine is just a list. I got to go to the post office too, though. And then get ready for the 2 o'clock hump day auction. Let's see here. Everybody's quiet in the chat this morning. Probably still having getting caught. There's Jennifer. Good morning, Jennifer. Hello, hello, hello. Jonathan. Hello. Good morning and welcome. Good to see you. How you been doing? Jennifer, how's your daughter and how's everybody in your family doing? Just me, Kathy. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning. So yeah. Listing and cleaning up. Prepare for South Carolina next weekend. Oh, that's right. That's next weekend, the 13th. That's my cousin's birthday. Steven says, eating lunch with a friend today. That is awesome. The Seller Sniper. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning. Everybody's saying good morning to each other. That is so cool. But yeah, today I'm just going to be listing some more. Going through some stuff between my 2 shows. That's why I'm getting all my drafts done. I got 14 items ready to go. I just got to go through and check all the blocks. I'm trying to get back at point. Let's see. Hello, Virginia. How are you doing? Good morning. Hello and welcome. Let's see here, everybody. Hello, James. Good morning. How are you doing? Relaxing. I saw that picture you posted on Facebook with you at by the pool. I was going to stick around, but don't deal with the cokeheads. Speaking of that, I saw in the news this morning. Good morning, Bobby. How are you doing? Good to see you. This morning they had a news clip of somebody who was in California. They interviewed on the news, and they were talking about, like when they do the things about what would you do if you win the lottery, the Powerball. This guy says he would buy some jacked up special Camaro or convertible, some kind of car. But to top it off, he said, after he said about the vehicle he wants to get, he would buy 4 kilos of the white powdered stuff on the news. So the lady says, well, I guess you're going to be spending your money on cars, cars, and cars. I get to pick up my daughter today. Awesome. After 12 from the mental health. And then another one is good. Awesome. So that's good news. Let's see. I would be hanging out with the kids tonight after work. Edit some videos. Hopefully get a couple of listings. I hear that. Let's see here. Let's see. Everybody's saying hello to each other. I saw that on the, yeah, I saw it this morning on the news. It's like, really, dude? Just like this weekend, I saw a post on the news. Now, this is really not thinking it thoroughly. Somebody posted an item that they were selling. It was some type of a Cadillac converter for a vehicle, brand new in the box. And he had it posted on Facebook Marketplace. And in the picture, you see a handgun and that white powdered stuff right there on the table with the picture of the item they're selling on Facebook Marketplace. Well, needless to say, he got arrested. They got him. So it's like, really stupid. Yeah, that was on the news this weekend. It's like, really, dude? You could have at least got rid of all of that stuff in the background and just put the picture of what you're selling. But you know, when you're on that kind of stuff, I guess you don't realize what you're doing. And he put it on Facebook Marketplace, and he got a buy, all right. Free ticket to jail. Exactly. That's what I said when I saw that clip. It's like, really, dude? And you can see it in the picture. And they even did a close-up showing the gun and the white powdered stuff all over the table behind the picture. It's like, wow. How do you call that? The dumbest criminals? Yeah, I also have a lot of stuff I need to tag and inventory for my antique booth for this weekend. Good morning, MD Picker. Hello, hello, good morning, and welcome. So yeah, that's some things that you really get a good laugh at for the day. You know, it's like, really, I love it, hearing that kind of news. So yeah, I want everybody to do me a favor, which I don't do too often. Please keep my sister-in-law in your thoughts and prayers. I just found out this morning that she was getting off of work last night, and she works for a hospital in the area where she lives. She's been doing it for years. So this is more of a public announcement for all the ladies in the chat and men, but mainly women who work or go out and you are in a parking lot area. She was mugged last night, and it was three. They say it's juveniles, 3 juveniles. Mugged her in the parking lot, took her car. Thank God she was able to keep her purse, but they did take her keys. And they took her car, and they threw everything out of the car, and they went for a joyride. There was, as far as she knows, there's no damage to the vehicle. She got it this morning at about 6 o'clock. They found it. They arrested all 3 guys. They were all teenagers. And she was just getting off of work like she usually does and gets to her car, and 3 teenagers mugged her last night. So she's okay. More shook up than anything, and they just got her car back. Couldn't find out the guys that took it, where their dad had a clock company in the town where they were. It's where they actually found it by the neighbors of the clock company they used to own. I always make sure my guns and drugs are never near the... Exactly. Good morning, Tommy. So yeah, I just found out this morning. I talked to Robert this morning, which he does before he goes to work. And he told me that he just got off the phone with her this morning. It was around 6 o'clock, so it was like 5 o'clock their time that she finally got her car back. Good morning, Helen. Good morning, hello, and welcome. Yeah, so and more, it's more not only to keep her in your thoughts and prayers, but for all ladies who work or go out. She works until like late at night. I think she gets off of work about 6, 7 o'clock. And so just be aware of your surroundings wherever you are, because you just never know. And it was somebody she said they didn't have any guns, but they still mugged her in the parking lot, and took her car and asked for her keys, and she did it and got away. And they did find all 3 of the kids. Well, they say they were juveniles, so we'll see what happens from there. But yeah, that was some weird news to find this morning, because usually she gets off work and she works a lot of hours, so. Be careful wherever you go. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, it is scary. You know, you just never know. Especially when you're in a parking lot like that and you're going to your car after work, not thinking nothing of it, and it happens. And then, of course, don't forget this month is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. That's why you see the ribbon on my emoji on my picture. So yeah, just everyone just be. And again, like they say, usually it happens around Christmas, but you just never know when it's going to happen. That's what I wanted to tell her too, but I didn't get to talk to her yet this morning. I'm sure she's going to take some sleep because she's been up all night. Yeah, exactly. I know in New Orleans, all my employees had carried. I gave that for them to go for Christmas. Yeah, she doesn't want to carry a gun. But still, just be aware of your surroundings. It's not just Christmas; it's throughout the whole year. And if anybody would like to come on the show, the link is at the top in the blue box. You're more than welcome to come in and talk about your channel, promote your channel. And then again, make sure you keep it positive. So yeah, I just wanted to bring that to y'all and ask y'all for that because I know she's going through a lot right now. Any salt. I need to pay attention to them. So yeah. And that's anywhere, any time of the day. You have to be cautious. So let's see. Today I'm just gonna, like I said, I'm gonna be doing some listings. I gotta go bring some packages to the post office. Already pulled, packed. I have a confession this morning. I got to bed last night about 8:30. I didn't wake up this morning. I woke up at 2:00 and I said, you know what? I'm going back to bed. Went back to bed, didn't wake up till 5:25 today. That was a difference for me. Usually I'm up earlier than that and stay up, but not last night. I was just tired. So I didn't get up to about 5:30, but I still got my packaging pulled. I got the 14 items listed with the drafts, with pictures and everything ready to go. I got 14 that I can do between this show and the Hump Day auction. Let's see. I heard something come through. Let's see what that is. Yeah, it's supposed to be 70 for the next couple of days, temperature-wise here. So that's going to be neat and interesting. All right, what's going on here? Why are you not opening for me? And then today, don't forget, we do have Jerry will be our guest today. Wolf Toy. Wolf Toy 13 is his, but he doesn't have a channel content. All right, why are you not opening for me? There we go. I got it, Jennifer. I was waiting for it to pop up. You are so organized. I'm tired. Yeah, what was I doing yesterday? And I said something. I told myself that yesterday. I was doing something yesterday. It's like, wow, I'm even. Oh yeah, my bingo yesterday, Tuesday, on Monday. I even have all the information. Which the only thing I need to start getting organized with is my auction information because that's one thing I haven't done yet. Then I did all my paperwork for the quarter. Got all that done too. You're welcome. So yeah, I try to stay organized because that's the only way I can be. In fact, right now I'm still doing some organization here. When it comes to my packing station, I keep changing it because it's something that I'm always trying to figure out what's the best way to be organized and consistent when doing things that makes it easier for me. So I'm always changing something just to make it easy for not only me, but for Robert as well, because he sells on eBay now. In fact, he put his store on vacation mode or something like a leave for the week, even though he can still get sales. He just can't, he's going to have them when he comes back. But I'm getting close to my 4,000 goal. So that's my biggest thing I want to do is get that before. So that's why I've been doing that since June. I keep making room, actually. I keep organizing and moving things around. But I'm also, one of the things I've been doing too is every quarter I usually go through most of my inventory and see if anything's not listed, if something was accidentally pulled or if I accidentally didn't. I know at the end of August, at the beginning of August, I had a couple of items that I think were deleted when I did a bulk editing. And so I'm still going through everything. So far, I haven't found anything that wasn't listed. So, but I try to keep organizing. I will need to most likely in this closet add another shelf, a little bigger shelf than what I have. Because I have everything categorized in sections. Like all my wrestling figures are in one area. All my electronics is in one. All my games, all the puzzles, everything's in its own category space. So Christmas is almost busting at the seams, which is fine with me because I usually sell that all year round anyway. But I still have a lot more to go. Plus, then I'm getting ready for, I do have a lot for Easter as well that I've been buying, getting ready for then. Good morning, Cheryl. How are you doing? Good morning. Hello and welcome. Don't forget, you can also drop your links. I know Jennifer's in the chat, but don't forget to drop your links if you have anything special going on. You can drop that link as well, but don't forget, you can always come on and promote your channel and anything you have going on your channel. You're more than welcome to do that. Last night I tried staying up, but I could not stay up past 8 o'clock, 8:30. I fell asleep and it was like time to go to bed. So I was only able to watch a little bit of an auction last night, basically popping around on different channels last night. It was okay, but I was just tired. So I went to bed. I didn't even say goodbye. I just left. Because I fell asleep while I was in my recliner. It was like time to go to bed. I can't sleep in that recliner all night. So, yes, it was a nasty day all day. But today is going to be better. And then yesterday I sold my first costume that I bought last year after Halloween. So that's getting good. Halloween stuff is starting to sell. Well, excuse me. I got a list on Amazon today too. If not today, tomorrow. I got some stuff ready to go, and I'm gonna do both. Because I've been posting both on eBay and Amazon, depending on what it is. Prepared for 11 o'clock live show on my channel today with Stella. Awesome. Thank you, Jennifer. So yeah, if you want to reach out to me and want to be a morning show guest to promote your channel, you're more than welcome to reach out to me. Jennifer just dropped my link tree, which is all social media and affiliate links in there, including my merchandise for the channel. Nasty day today to wish I had bed instead of work. Yeah, I understand that. We were like that yesterday. Oh, she hit 50K. That's awesome. Wow. You go, girl. I need to catch up on your videos. Because I usually play those in the morning when I'm listening and working. Oh, good. I'm not. Okay. I don't feel bad now. Oh, you do. Never mind. I got some videos to catch up on. I sure do. Yeah, I got some videos to catch up on you. Let's see here. Have you listed vintage rubber Halloween masks with no marks on them? I have 4 I need to list. Had to comp them. No, I haven't had any. I haven't bought any to resell. Most of the stuff I had, I got from last year after at retail arbitrage on clearance at Walgreens. It was more like some small, like wigs and capes. And like cat outfits, the little headbands and the tail and all that stuff. And then I had, what was the other one? There was 2 different ones. One was a leopard and one was a cat. Other than that, I haven't found any. So, but when I do, I will pick them up. But I haven't picked up any. I don't know about if anybody else does the rubber masks, Halloween masks. How can you figure out what it is if it's not a marking on it? I'm not sure. Have you tried Google Lens? I know lately I try to find Google Lens stuff. Excuse me, that I'm looking for. It hasn't been really good lately. I don't know why. But I do have some stuff I need to tag and inventory for my antique boots. So that's going to be my next couple of days worth of work right there too. Plus still trying to get some listings done. I basically stopped worrying about getting 50 a day or more listed. Now I'm doing at least 20 a day is what my goal is. And if I get that done, I'm fine. Because like usually I'll stay up until because Robert's out of town. I've been staying up to about 6 o'clock in the eBay room just getting listed items for at least up to 20 a day. Good morning, Mike. January house in the house. Good morning. So that's my goal right now is I got to get a lot of that tagged and inventory for my antique booth so I can fill it back up some more. So I got to go this weekend and get it done. Probably Friday I might go after the show. Because tomorrow is Thursday. So yeah, tomorrow I got to bring Robert's car in for an oil change. Typical maintenance checkup and oil change. All that good stuff. So that's what I'll be doing tomorrow. I got a 1 o'clock appointment for his car. So if anybody wants to come on, you're more than welcome. The link is at the top in the blue box. All right, let's see here. And everybody's just saying hello to each other, and Joseph was dropping them links. Yeah, if you have anything that you want to talk about, you're more than welcome to come on. Anybody has any questions or looking to answer a quick Q&A, you're more than welcome to ask questions in the chat as well. Okay, where did that come and go? There you go. Oh, that's for him. Hello there. Hello, everyone. I know I hear crickets, huh? Joe, Mike, Dan's workout hangout. Joe, Mike, and Dan's workout. Oh, that's today at 1 o'clock. Where it went? Right here. There it is. They were hanging workout at 1 o'clock today. Yeah, I was at the post office yesterday, and I asked the lady because I was trying to see when they're going to post their holiday schedule yet, and she said they don't know. They usually get it to the last minute. I'm going to wait till my last day of work. Awesome. That's right. Today's your last day. Congratulations, Marcus. So they haven't put it out yet, but I have noticed when I'm doing my shipping that the prices have changed a good bit depending on what you're sending. Like for a padded flat rates used to be $7.18. Now it's like $7.97. And then the weird thing about it is first class went up, but not by much. I'm done usually by 2 late day meetings. Ugh. I'm glad I don't have to worry about that. But I have noticed that there has been some difference in price. You can definitely tell when you get it. But there is not much more of a discount. That's what's sad about it. I do too, but the big clients gotta go. I hear that. So yeah, the prices have gone up, but not as much as I thought it would be. I thought it'd be higher than that, but I'm glad it didn't go as high. Because I noticed that on the bingo Monday, the prices did go up some. So they definitely are raising them prices. And then also I noticed on my page that they do have now UPS for packaging too. So that's pretty cool. So what does everyone have planned for the day? I know I asked earlier, but I see some new people coming in. There's Bobby's link. Jennifer's right on it today. Well, every day, but while I'll forget, so I don't forget again. There's one thing I don't like about the mic being right here. You gotta look around if you want to see the chat in the YouTube channel chat. Padded flat weight cost $849 for me now. Oh wow, yeah, I did a padded flat rate envelope, and it was used to cost me $7.18, and then this past, was it Sunday, the prices went up, and then when I did my orders from Sunday on Monday morning, I noticed that they did go up to $7.97 instead of $7.18. I guess it depends on where it's going to. See, nice markets. I never felt like I'm working because I'm doing what is possible, passionate about. That is awesome. Yep, you're right about that. There's the link again for today. There's the 1 o'clock today. Probably working in a few minutes to eat somewhere in there. I hear that. You got to take time for you to eat and take time to get away from what you're doing on a regular basis. So yeah, I love the same thing. I can make my own hours. I can do what I want when I want. And I have to answer to no one. I have to finish editing my newest video and list. Yeah, I have to work on another video. I have some things I need to work on anyway, so I need to do that too. But right now I'm just basically listing. I want to get a lot of that done. There's Tommy the 2.0 Bargain Effects link. If you haven't checked out his channel, there it is. Yeah, you know what, Mike, I saw that was it yesterday, day before Monday when I was doing a package, which was interesting because you think when I do a regular size box and put priority on it, it was cheaper than doing a flat rate box or any priority boxes. And you're right about that because I did notice that this Monday. Because it was cheaper for me to put it in a box instead of a padded flat rate. So the prices, I'm going to have to get used to the new prices because I don't like that. And also with first class, you can't go up nowhere than 13 ounces now. And I paid, what was it, $442 for a regular first class envelope, eBay envelope, padded, the bubble mailer that I used. It was still $4 and it was under 11 ounces. Yeah, it was 11 ounces, and it costed $4.42. So yeah, I got to get used to them prices, the new ones now. $7.18. Yeah, the prices are so all over the place right now. Yeah, the new rates just happened this Sunday. Went into effect Sunday. Good morning, Miss Q. How are you doing? Hello, hello. Good morning and welcome. Now it's $7.91. Yeah, each category is so different. That's why I try to find the cheapest. Hello, Dana. Good morning. Hello and welcome. Yeah, so you got to be careful on the prices. See what you can get for the cheapest because even the flat rate ones are going up even higher. And I have to say, so far, I've been hearing a lot of people saying that it's taking longer for their packages to get out to their customers. So far, I have to say my packages have been going pretty fast. Because I checked my deliveries on my eBay store on a regular basis, and I'm noticing that I'm already getting feedback on how fast they're getting it. So that's interesting. I'm all for the USPS keeping increasing their rates. It's also almost near the UPS rate. Yeah, it is. I tell the UPS, especially with the holidays shut down. Yeah, you're right about that. I noticed though on even, let me see something real quick on my pirate ship because I just did those Tuesday morning. I sent those out, so I'm curious to see if any of those have been delivered yet. Because I know they were talking about how they're going to be taking longer to get packages out. All right, so far everything's in transit. Let's see here. Yeah, nothing's been delivered yet. Interesting. Mine's still showing that it was accepted, but not in delivery yet. And that's been since Tuesday. Interesting. Where did the other one go? Let's see here. Yeah, because that's right. That's not far. A package from here, where I'm from, to New Hampshire is still in transit, but not in any place yet as far as where it's at yet. No, that was scanned Tuesday morning. Let's see here. Hit the thumbs up. Yes, please. It is free. Yes, Partnership has UPS now. Yeah, I saw that yesterday or Tuesday. Yes, I did see that. It was automatically added. Thank you for dropping my link. There you go. So good to see each and every one every morning. But yeah, if you want to come on and talk about your channel, promote your channel, you're more than welcome. The link is at the top in the blue box. Yeah, I was watching a couple of videos this last couple of days while I was working listing and just having something playing in the background. And it's been a lot of those music videos. It's amazing. It's difficult to judge a bunch of stuff like you do. Yeah. The juggle. Yeah, she does a lot. That's a lot of work. There's a lot of channels that you're doing too. So does anybody have any videos or lives y'all doing? Come on and go ahead and drop your links if you have any special event going on. Yeah, you're right about that, Gene. Dana. So yeah, I got to get some more listings done, get some more done, unpack a lot of boxes I have. I'm working through my pile of money that's just sitting there. But I'm doing one box at a time. That's all I can do. One crate at a time. But mainly I'm working on my old stock first, and then I'm going to be working on the new stuff I got in. And then, of course, I'm doing a lot of holiday items, too. So I'm busting at the seams on that one. So I got to make another shelf or get another shelf to add more stuff in listed inventory, which is okay. It's selling, so that's a good thing. Yeah, exactly. That's a good question. Well, hello, Roman. How are you doing? Hello, 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 and welcome. Peddling Profits. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning and welcome. We're just talking about things that we're doing, schedules, plans. That's what we're just talking about today. Any questions about anything in particular, we'll go ahead and ask them in the chat. I know yesterday we had a big subject on shipping, but if anybody has any specific questions, you're more than welcome to ask it, and hopefully we can get answers for you. And if you want to come on and talk about your channel, promote your channel, the link is at the top in the blue box. And I keep repeating that because I just want to make sure you know it's okay to come on, stop in to say hello. Hello, Jen. How are you doing? Good to see you, and welcome. Wow. Usually I have something to say all the time, but not today, huh? That's unusual. So has anybody, we were trying to figure out if anybody has heard from Judith Dutu from Louisiana. We've been trying to track her down and see if she's okay. I've been watching and trying to send her messages on Facebook. She's not answering. The last time I heard before the hurricane, she left, and we haven't heard from her. So if anybody's heard from her, let us know if y'all did and if she's doing okay. Myself and Miss Judith Duthu, Duthu, and she's from Louisiana. We haven't heard from her since the hurricane. She lives in Louisiana. Actually, she's from the same town I was born and raised in, but she lives in the town right over it, next to it. And we haven't heard from her since then. She's on oxygen, and she went, I want to say, to Texas or somewhere other than to get away from the hurricane. And we haven't heard from her in a while. And so we're just wondering to see if anybody has heard from her. I'm going to try to have a pop-up auction tomorrow evening with my thumbnail up in a bit. Awesome. Yeah, she's usually in a lot of the auctions. Like when she does the auction, she goes to a lot of the auctions in the chat. It's Judith, Judith, and then Duthu, Duthu. Miss Sharon, hello, good morning, and welcome. Thank you, Jennifer. Yep, Roman is the feature channel for the week, and I do that every Friday morning and change it in the community page of this channel. Hello, Mr. Jerry, Wolf Toy 13, with all the goodies he's bringing to the show today. He will be a guest on the show today at the Hump Day auction at 2 o'clock. So make sure you check it out and come see what he's got. He did show a little sneak peek yesterday. Yeah, if anybody wants to come on, you're more than welcome. The link is at the top in the blue box. Yeah, this weekend I did a lot of listing with toys, models, Christmas, Halloween. Now I got to get all my stuff ready for the booth because I got stuff I'm going to bring in there. There's going to be a lot of the older stuff that's vintage that I need to bring to the booth. And then I have a couple of things I need to bring to my glass booth, my new one, which I need to put a video up for that one. Yeah, and that's what's good about when you go back and check somebody's link, in case if you're not subscribed or you thought you were and you're not. Just bought up some stuff from the show. Awesome. Lucky 7, how are you doing? Good to see you. Stopped in to say hello, Johnny, and to everyone. Been busy 2 weeks here. You're fine. You don't have to apologize for that. I haven't been able to make it lately. All right, you don't work too hard then. Yeah, I saw you. What was it? I saw yesterday. Victoria and Nana Tink's auction yesterday. I had to think a minute who was. See, Johnny, what is your favorite category to list in? I have to say toys. When I say toys, meaning everything I buy a lot of stuff that's new sealed. When it comes to eBay, I have to say I do really well with that in vinyl albums, or my top 2 that I've been selling a lot of lately. And when I say toys, I'm talking about action figures and things like that. It seems like lately I've been selling about 2 to 4 wrestling figure new in box for the last couple of weeks. And I'm also getting some that's going overseas to even Germany. So I've been having a lot of good sales going in overseas. Listening on my way to work. Well, don't work too hard, Miss Carol. Thank you for coming by. Be careful on that road. So yeah, I have been doing really well with that lately. But mainly action figures. But my favorite so far has been selling a lot of wrestling figures. But yeah, I do every category. There's no in particular category I don't do. I'll even do clothing, hats, you name it. There's nothing I won't list. If I can find it and flip it, it's going on eBay. I just got my notification I went live. Wow. Here it is almost an hour later. That's crazy. That's interesting, too. We recently sold a He-Man for... Oh, wow. That is awesome. A little late. Yeah, that's a good sale. I think it was last week. I sold the action figure that went to, let me see where it went. Let me go to my sales. I think it went to Germany. I'm curious. Sold for $119. I know that much. There it is. Yeah, it went overseas and it has been delivered. It was delivered on the 25th. Okay, good. It was delivered. Oh, let me see real quick. Close. It was an elite, a Hall of Fame, Yuko Sono. I may be saying that wrong. It was an elite figure from 2012 Hall of Fames championship, WWE, with the belt and one on his arm, of course. But there was another one in the pack too. New seal that sold for $119, but it went to Germany. I was surprised. And also, I know people were talking in reference to, we made a comment about this. I still haven't got one, Johnny. Still haven't gotten what? Hold on, I'm lost somewhere maybe. Still haven't gotten one yet. I still haven't got one, Johnny. I'm curious on what that is. Do you sell on Macari? Yes, I do. I have to say, so far this last couple of months, I haven't had any sales on Macari. But for a while, I was having a good bit of sales. But I sell on Macari, Etsy. I just started on Amazon, which was just this week. I just listed Sunday. I listed my first 12 items. And then I do cross post and import from eBay to Bonanza, but I don't pay for that one. Okay, I realized it after I saw it in the chat. Yeah, one of the originals is He-Man. Oh wow, that is awesome. That is nice. Yeah, they are Slack with notifications. You're right about that. Like I said, I just got mine. Found the clear out in a box. Found in a clean out box, miscellaneous toys. That is awesome. I love when you get to find the things like that. Yeah, good morning, Andrew. Angel in pink camo. Hello, good morning and welcome. How are you doing? Good to see you and welcome. But yeah, I've been doing some really good. I'm just shocked on the stuff that's selling. Even older toys that I have that are sealed are selling. Well, y'all, we got somebody who's coming on, and I think it's gonna be more of a tease on what he's gonna have to show on the auction for the day. Let's see what Jerry's got for us today.
Hello, peoples. Yep, gonna do a tease.
It's a tease time, y'all.
This will be one of the big items.
What in the world is that?
This is an exclusive statue from Disney.
It looks like it's made of pencils.
Nope.
The
Never
box?
been open. Got all the paperwork. It's a statue within a statue. And if you can get a close-up look, that's the original price is $110.
Oh, wow.
But we're going to start this one off at $30.
Holy moly.
So you're going to have that. We've got, for you Nightmare fans.
Oh, wow.
And these are normally $15 each.
Oh, they're in a little gift bag. That's cute.
Yeah. But we're going to start off the pair for $7. Then we got like this tote full of toys. And then, oops, we'll go like this because it's easier to see that way. And we have, if you like Nightmare, one big tub. And then for more toys, oops, ow, that hurt. That was pain. Then we got this denim Mickey that's exclusive.
I've never seen one all in gray and black, like a gray and black color.
That's what it is. It's all gray and black. But we'll have that for the show between today and Friday.
Now, is that supposed to be like
other things?
A crossover for like black and white when they used to have black and white pictures on TV?
Yeah, but they did them all in denim.
Oh, okay. Let's see. YouTube's probably having Facebook. Good morning, Jackass. How are you doing? I keep forgetting your first name. I want to say Matt. I don't know why. I know you have different names every time you go on the thing. What are your thoughts on star selling status on Etsy? You think we will get some kind of incentive eventually? I don't know because I've only had a couple of sales on Etsy. And I just started I haven't sold any yet, but I just started listing recently my quilts. So I don't know. I haven't had many sales on Etsy. And then lately I haven't had any sales on Etsy or Mercari. So I'm not sure how that's going to work out. But again, I'm not really posting a lot yet. It is Matt. Okay, it's good. I try to remember his name. So other than that, you had something else coming up in next month, right? Or is that December?
What?
Your who else show you gonna be on?
I'm gonna be on Susanna's Chronicles on
right.
November 6th. Is it the 6th? Like I said, I lose track. Yeah, it's the 6th.
If it wouldn't be for the calendar, I would get lost too. I'll put everything on the calendar.
So I got that coming up. And then, like I said, I got the convention that I'll be doing on from the 22nd to the 24th here in Orlando. So if anybody's in the Orlando area and actually wants to see me, which I don't know who would, because I wouldn't want to. But you can come by the convention and you'll see us set up there with about 3,500 original movie posters and stuff like this. All these.
Hello, Adam. I have a question about the guy you took a picture of on your Facebook page. Who was that? The recent one.
The guy I took a picture with?
Yeah, on Facebook. I saw it on yesterday, I think it was.
Did I put a picture of me with somebody else?
Yeah. Let me go to your post.
I don't know. Let me see. I'll have to see. I know I posted some toys.
I think you might have been at some convention or something.
Oh, okay. You're talking about this one.
Let me see. I believe so. Yes.
Yeah, he runs a YouTube talk show called Monster Manor.
By the way, did you post a picture? I'm looking for it of that TV thing y'all were talking about yesterday, or did you find any?
Oh, you mean the
one that you and Lenny was showing with the old TV? Because I'm looking for it and I couldn't see it on your Facebook page.
You mean this one?
Yeah.
No, what you got to do is go to Walmart.com. Do a search for Tiny TV Classics. And then see if any of your stores have it. Because they won't mail order it. You have to go to the store to pick it up.
Right.
But like we said, all the stores are basically sold out because all the dealers went and bought them all up. But you might get lucky and they might, there might be one that
where in the toy section did you find them?
It's right in with just the regular action figures.
Okay, that's why. I looked yesterday and I didn't see any.
Yeah, because like I said, because they're extremely hard to find because they came and went so quick.
The thing about I noticed yesterday when I was going through the different aisles, after there was very little left on clearance. So I went through and walked down through each of the aisles. And it's amazing on like your action figures, your Legos, a lot of the different types of
Hot Wheels,
G.I. Joes and Hot Wheels. There's very little left on the shelves.
Yeah, because like I said, everything is stuck they're all sitting all outside the ports because
Yeah.
they can't unload the ships.
Also in like the Barbie doll section, like all the Barbies and stuff like that, in the games and puzzles, those aisles are filled. But I was just surprised on how empty and bare the shelves were yesterday.
Yeah.
But that was the first time I actually went in that department because I only go to Clarence.
And I've gone over to one of our Targets. They don't have anything for single Matchbox cars.
No.
I mean, there's nothing on there at all. For the packs and all that, they've got plenty of, but for the single ones,
Yeah.
nothing. And it's been like that for a few days.
Yeah, I noticed that when I went yesterday. Between the shows and my I had an appointment. The guy was coming to winterize our water sprinkler system, and I had to be back by 12. So I basically went down some of the aisles, and it was amazing how bare that stuff is. I'm doing a giveaway.
Even when you go to the food section, a lot of the food is not even there.
Yeah. And that's always
why when we go, like, because they like drinking the bottled water Aquafina. So I'll buy 2 to 3 cases of it just so that way we have it, because you go there like a week or two later and there's nothing.
Well, just like the dog food and cat food section, I get my cat food from there. And a lot of the shelves are bare with that too. You got to be lucky if you find something when you go.
Yeah, same with the cat litter.
Nashville Flipper says he's 300 hours away from being monetized. So if y'all can help him out and go get him some watch hours by putting some playlists together, which I'll need to do this afternoon, before I go to bed, I'll leave a playlist running. So I need to go do that for you. Adam says Amazon is considering sending ships.
To unload the ships.
Unload ships that are waiting to. Oh, wow.
Yeah, but the problem with that is once they get it into the port, there's nobody there to unload it. And even if there is, there's nobody on the trucks to take the stuff away. So
I heard about that. Yeah.
You know, they're screwed all 3 ways. Even if the boat does get into dock, there's nobody there to unload it. And if there is, there's no trucks to put it on because there's no truck drivers.
Yeah.
So it's a catch-22 all the way around.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's why a lot of the stuff is disappearing quick off the shelves, because people, like I said, they're stocking up for the holidays because they're already saying that by the time December hits, the shelves are going to be very bare. And they're saying that it might not be till like maybe February or March of next year that everything's going to be back on the shelves.
That's why it's important to, if you have a lot in your death pile, as people call it, you may want to get
pulling it out.
Yeah, list it.
Because you'll sell it.
With Amazon, they have their own trucks, so they got the help. Yeah, you're right about that. They have a place here in Massachusetts we passed by that the whole parking lot's full of Amazon trucks and vans.
Oh yeah, but they're still way behind though, just like everybody else.
Yeah.
So.
But again, as soon as they get them in, it's just gonna be going out as fast because of the fact that it's gonna be a sharp demand.
Oh, and what's the other thing? Because my godson was just here last night and all that. We were all chit-chatting. And twice he's had a PlayStation 5 stolen from him from Amazon.
From Amazon?
From Amazon. Yep.
Wow.
They ordered it, told it was on the way, but when the truck came, it just went right by the house.
Interesting.
Supposedly they didn't have it on the truck anymore, even though they said it was on the truck.
Okay. Well, how did they know what was in the box? They opened it?
Yeah, because it's marked. You know, usually the PlayStation 5 is, it's in the P5 box and everything.
You think they would have put it inside of another box? As much as they send box inside of a box with just a few little air pockets in them, you think they would have done that?
Nah, Amazon sometimes doesn't care. They just put it out and that's it. But they said, yeah, they've been having a hard time getting it because it keeps getting stolen.
Well, that's what Amazon should be doing, instead of just shipping them in that box. Not counting porch pirates. Yeah, you're right about that. Well, that's what too. You think they send everything else in this big old box for something that's like really small, and they give you this big box. You think they can do it for that too?
Yeah. But no, that's why we at least like it here. We don't worry about the porch pirates. If the box is too big, most of the time they'll just put a slip at the door, and our postman will come back, another time when we pick it up at the post office.
Right.
But if not, we got like this bin that looks like a trash bin on the front porch, and they just put it inside there, which
Good morning,
also helps
Mama.
with people not seeing it. And if it rains, the stuff doesn't
Paul,
get.
Jerry again.
Yes, I'm leaving. Don't worry. I know when I'm loved.
I know one of the things I like about here where we at. Again, we do live in like a cul-de-sac, but our camera catches anybody who comes within the driveway, no matter if they're passing on the road, didn't really come into our. We have a U-shaped driveway, so what I like about it is our doorbell alarm will catch it automatically when there's any movement within the front of the house.
Yeah, our cameras are the same way.
I love
But
it.
a lot of times, if you're up on if you got a second or third story, and you're up on that third story, and by the time you make it down, they've already ran off with their boxes, and that's it.
Well, like I said, I have to say we're blessed where we are because we haven't had any problems. Knock on wood.
Yeah, same over here. That's why, like I said, that's why we like it here. It's
Paul says we like you. You're funny.
funny looking. What am I? Some kind of comedian? Am I here to amuse you?
Sure, why not? Good morning, Ma, and hello, Paul.
Oh,
Paul's in the chat today.
Yeah,
So how's that packing, Paul?
What was that?
He's packing his house.
He keeps
How's that
saying
packing going on? He's doing a lot of moving sales.
He needs to set up at a convention and blow everything out.
There you go. There you go, Paul. If you want to come on, Paul, the link's at the top in the blue box.
And the other thing he's got to do is stop buying stuff, because then you don't have to worry about selling it later.
That's why lately I have not been buying a lot in auctions, online auctions, because I'm trying to get through my inventory that I have already. And that's why when I do buy something, it's going to be very picky of what I'm buying. It's got to be unique.
Yeah.
And 9 times out of 10, it's going to go in my antique booth.
I mean, if it's something that's unique, I'll pick it up. But if not, which 9 out of 10 times it isn't, I'm like, no, I just do like what I do. I take pictures, I put it on the toy site on Facebook and say, okay, that's out there. People go get it.
Right.
It is.
If I stop buying stuff, it's like their stuff in my stuff in their house. How can you pass up on a deal?
That's the bad thing about it.
But like we said, if it's a deal, yeah. But if it's not, then
Very true. I'm sorry, I'm packing.
you know, it's like when I put up those pictures of the new Stranger Things figures that are only at Target.
I saw that.
I didn't buy them. I just put them up and said, that's it.
I should do a convention, but when's the next convention that's close? That's not an arm and a leg for a table space.
There's one. It's $30 for a 10x10 spot.
Where is that?
It's like an hour away. I'll get you the info. They gave us the flyer for it. They want us at the show, so we're gonna go down there. Because for a 10x10 spot for $30.
I wanted to go to the show that you set up at in Orlando.
Oh, the one that just went by, Phantasm?
Yeah. It was $30 for admission.
No, like I told you, if you had come by on a Friday, I had an extra pass you could have got in.
Oh,
A lot of times I have extra passes, so all you gotta do is just say, I'm coming in on this day, and
I put $30 for admission. It's like, holy crap.
how much do you think MegaCon charges?
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. What was that?
MegaCon charges a fortune too for one day.
Yeah, I know. Don't I know it?
Paul, Dawn says this is an intervention for Paul.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Although I have to admit, I
yes, Ma, he's moving back to Massachusetts or New Hampshire.
New Hampshire, most likely, you said.
Yeah, hi, Ma. I started selling off some of my stuff that I've been collecting for myself, and I started listing them on eBay, and I was amazed at how much they're worth and selling. Like I listed a 13-inch Peter Jackson King Kong action figure last night, and it sold overnight.
Wow.
And I said, gee, I must have listed it too low. And no, I was right on the money. It was $100, but I was blown away. Sorry.
Hey, Matt,
Good morning.
you have a comment from somebody in the chat for you.
Oh, pardon me.
Broly?
Sorry.
Who is it? Broly Bada Bing?
The wrong show to be packing on. Don't worry. I'm just putting some stuff away, pulling orders, and then I'm gonna hit my live.
What time is your live?
Normally it's 8 o'clock, but I have some stuff I got to get done today, so it's probably gonna be around 7:30 this morning.
Oh, okay.
Pacific
Where are
time.
you located? Because over here you're very late.
Bremerton, Washington. So
Washington State.
You're in
Yeah.
Pacific.
3 hours behind.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm very early.
For him, it's early on his end. Yeah.
Very cool. So how's the weather in Massachusetts, Johnny?
It's the high today is gonna be 73.
Nice.
Today, tomorrow, and Friday.
Yeah, we're supposed to hit 91 again today.
Yeah.
Oh,
I hate it.
I love it.
Right now, it's 61 degrees.
Nice. It was like 73 when I went to took Maddie for coffee this morning.
Hello, Cameron. Good morning. Hello and welcome.
hey, what's going on, Cameron?
Way back in Florida, those 90s, it's cold up here. Yeah.
I
That's how
want
it
to
is
go
down
back
south
to
here.
Florida for those 90s. Yeah, it's
So-
not worth it flipping sports guy. It's not
Yes,
worth
it is.
Nah,
Cameron?
the only reason you go to Florida is you come here to die. That's it.
No, you don't. That was like maybe 30 years ago. Now it's turning into a younger area. Even the Villages is no longer for retirement people.
Oh my God, the Villages. You know about the Villages, right? The Villages, the highest rating of STDs in the whole state of Florida.
Shocking.
Cameron said he sold a postcard for $19.99. Now he's got him motivated to list more in his backstop.
We're
Nice.
converting them one reseller at a time.
Postcards?
Once or twice a week now, where you have somebody come onto the show and be like, "I just sold a postcard." We got Tracy last night. Gave her some stuff on the Tommy and Tracy show. She had a really cool real photo postcard from 1911 of a biplane with some soldiers in it flying over San Antonio, Texas.
Oh, wow.
You guys know anything about postcards? That's like content gold.
Really?
Absolutely.
Why is that? Because I have probably 2,000 more postcards from like 1900 to 1930 that I have to do.
I mean, it's when it comes to postcards, it's like vintage photography or really any collectibles in general. It's all about content. So, things that sell: planes, trains, automobiles, military, Christmas, Santa Claus, Halloween.
Halloween.
And, I mean, I could go sports, on and on and on and on. People are going to collect stuff, and especially anything that has crossover appeal. So something that has soldiers in a biplane over San Antonio, Texas, it's a real photograph. You've got photograph people, you've got airplane people, you've got military people, you've got people who collect Texas, you've got people who collect specifically in San Antonio.
And then
So all
some
of a
people that
sudden-
just get postcards.
And people who just do postcards. Exactly.
So do you just put a basic value on it? Because trying to find a value on a specific postcard I find is very difficult.
You can't comp postcards in the way that you comp a video game, right?
Right.
You can when you're searching. Usually, what I do is I'll have a eBay for sale tag, eBay sold tab, a worth point tab, and a Terapeak tab open.
Yeah.
I'll type in my search term, I'll copy it, and I'll just plug it into all four tabs really quick. Take a quick sort of scan on what's in there, and then just kind of get a general sense of things. If you are unsure, if you can't find anything, if there's nothing else like it, sometimes that's a good sign, right? So then you got to start looking at its merits. And at that point, I'll usually maybe go higher if it's something that I think is very interesting. it's something very rare, if it's something very, very specific that there's nothing else out there for. So I am looking at you. The camera's over here. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I do the same thing. I do the same.
So yeah.
What about black exploitation, early 20s and stuff like that? You can't list those anymore, right?
Well, I don't sell it anyways. I donate all of that. I work with the Mobile African American History Museum out of Detroit, Michigan. So anything I get Black Americana, I donate directly to them. In fact, if I find Black Americana out in the wild, I just take it off the market and ship it to a museum, place where it can be put in proper historical context. Generally speaking, the people collecting that stuff, people who don't really necessarily understand and respect the context and history those items represent.
Yeah, because I see that I went through some of, I've sold probably 1,000 already, but I sold them in lots, and they don't go for a lot. So I stopped moving them, but a lot of them, well, a few of them are like the Black Americana stuff and black exploitation,
Yeah, I mean, if you are just wanting to get out of your postcard collection and sell them, you can message me on Instagram and we can talk. Take it off eBay. I mean, it's not for everybody, and I get that.
Right.
But for people who, and it takes, I mean, it's a lot of work. I mean, this right here, right there, that's about 9,000, 10,000 postcards.
Wow.
Getting close to 10,000. That's taken me close to 2 years to get listed.
Wow. Now, do you photo them or do you scan them?
I scanned everything.
Now, do you have those categorized in different categories in those boxes? How do you have that?
And that's actually what I'm doing is I'm putting them away now. So I got 3 ships right here. They go in the ship section. Everything, basically this whole row and this whole row down here is all categorized by state and then by postcard era. Basically the same thing as like comic books. They have eras.
Mm-hmm.
So it's organized by state and era. Down at the bottom, I have more content based. So stuff like.
Can you tilt your camera down a little bit?
Yeah, here, this is easier if I do this. 1 second. So, sorry for the. Over
crap.
here is like some real photo postcards by content. There's holidays, fairs and expos, just novelty, cats and dogs, original art. More real photos there. And then up here you can by state. And then up here is still kind of always a little bit of a work in progress, but like comic postcards. Got a box of all foreign postcards. Foreign don't do as well as United States.
Now you figure it would because they would want the stamps on them.
The stamps do sell. I'm not real up on the stamps. The thing is with postcard stamps, finding a postcard stamp worth money, you've got a better chance winning the lottery, right? These are 1 cent stamps, the lowest denomination of stamps, the cheapest way to mail something, even overseas. So they made millions and millions and millions and millions of them. So your odds of actually finding one worth a damn, almost nothing. However, the postmark on the back of them, always worth taking a look at. Because a lot of times, especially if it's US, small mining towns that only existed for a short amount of time, places that are ghost towns now, things like railroad stations that had their own postmark, or those are worth your time looking up, easier to comp, and stamps are a whole ball game I don't even understand.
So what year should somebody be looking at when it comes to the dates on postcards that are postmarked?
Dates don't matter, but you're basically, if you're looking at postmarks, probably pre-1920 is what you want to see, and then you're just looking here. Is basically like the name. This is Farmington. and the state down here, West Virginia. So, and usually it's, there's a clue of where the postcard is.
Wow, y'all. Okay, you need to talk about your channel. You're 44 away from 1,000.
Ooh.
So talk about your channel and what you do on your channel, and when you can check on your channel to come and see you.
Sure. Thank you, Jennifer Hayes, as always on the ball. So I do twice a week what's sold videos that are postcards only. So it's a really great way to learn, what sort of content is selling for me. I started doing those videos mainly because, there were sellers doing this before me who I learned from. Popeye's Postcards, Auction Professor. And when I looked around to see some of that content, there wasn't anyone making it on a regular basis. So I started doing it. So I've been doing it about 6 months now. My business has grown to the point where I need to do it twice a week rather than once. So it's a great way for you to come in and kind of learn content, eras, how to keyword things. We had actually Popeye's Postcards, who was one of the really, original postcard YouTubers who a lot of people really learned a lot from. He's been popping into our chats on our morning shows, which I do daily. Basically, when I ship my orders, I turn on the camera, we turn on the chat, we see what I sold, we talk, we have fun. It's a little irreverent. Sometimes we don't know what's gonna happen. You never know what's gonna happen. So that's my channel.
Now, Dawn says you're 957 now.
Woo-hoo! Well, thank you, everyone.
Awesome. So what is the best postcard you ever sold for a good flip?
The best I sold a lot of a 1905 set of, I think it was 24 postcards from the 1905 Mardi Gras parade, put out by, I forget the drug store in the area, but they were basically, each postcard was a different float, and very, very, very nice set. It was well preserved in an album, and the set sold to somebody in New Orleans for $1,200 last November.
Wow.
So, and there's actually, I have it on my channel from like November-ish or December last year. But I've sold many postcards for over $100. I have one going out today for $55, another for $35.
So that must have been the Rex parade, the Rex.
The Rex, yes, the Rex.
That is the oldest one in New Orleans.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I am, that set had sold before for $600, $700, $800. But mine was fantastic condition. It rarely comes up, and I knew that the right buyer was going to buy it for what I wanted.
Yeah.
What
was your question?
No, I was going to ask: do you sell? I mean, do postcards sell like every day? Is that all you sell?
I sell postcards. I can't remember now the last time that I didn't sell a postcard.
Wow.
Now that eBay brought in standard envelope shipping, I can ship a postcard with tracking. It's not true first class tracking, but it's tracking. 71 cents for a 2-ounce package.
Now, are you saying those in regular envelope or those new cardboard envelopes?
It's a, I don't have one down here, but it's like you can send it in a cardboard envelope. It'll probably just be 3 ounces, which is like 93 cents.
Mm-hmm.
So it's still under $1. So, it's that kind of changed the game. Before that, the lowest I would even list a card would be like $6, including shipping, and I'd only make $3 on the card.
Right. So that's those like stay flats they have.
Yeah, more or less. Yeah, I can't remember the name. If you go to my channel, there's a link to it in every one of my videos, so you can find it there. But yeah, you know, they're a little more expensive right now. The prices have been going up on shipping materials across the board, as well as protection across the board. But yeah, it's still like way cheaper. So I can, because they made that change, I was able to lower my floor from $6.95 free shipping. I now I can sell cards for $2 plus shipping, and those go out the door. So once they did that, I had a huge backstock of lower value cards that I could just start hitting. Right. And you know, that's really helped me grow quite a bit. Go into a different kind of market for postcard sellers, because like everything, you've got the high end, you've got the low end, you've got people who are just, you know, hobby collectors or crafters who don't want to spend $50-$60 on a card or $10 on a card.
We're at 961 now.
Wow, thank you, everybody. Yeah, come join the chat after this if we're still going this morning. I'm not sure if we will, but we do it every single day, 8 o'clock Pacific, 11 Eastern. So
my next question is, you know how they have, and I know I used to buy these a lot when I was traveling, those books of postcards that open up in the accordions. Are those doing well or not?
No. Stay away from those.
Okay. I was curious.
Also, the larger postcards you want to stay away from. Generally, there's exceptions to every rule, right? Mm-hmm. But like,
I was surprised because those were some popular postcards to send back home when I was traveling in the Navy.
I mean, if you want something to send to somebody,
the Navy,
yeah.
If you want to use a postcard, use one of those. Also, the other thing, there's 2 sizes of postcards, really, in general. This is a continental size. This is a much more modern postcard. You can tell that. Also, it's got a barcode, and then we've got the traditional postcard size, and you can see the difference here.
Yeah.
All right. The traditional postcard size, this is the one that sells. There are exceptions to every rule. I have this listed because why?
It's a plane.
Real photography.
Exactly. It's military.
So yeah, those, as a general rule of thumb, those are kind of that. And that in the postcard books. And of course, there's always exceptions. Disneyland, some really, you know, they made postcard books for some unusual places, things like that. So
yeah, there's always the exception to the rule.
Always,
you know, of stuff that usually won't sell, but that item will.
Yeah, like if it's a Disney postcard, it doesn't matter. Disney anything, I'm going to list it.
Are all your listings buy it nows, or do you, if you're not sure of the price, would you auction?
I never auction. Not for postcards. The only thing I auction are junk drawer lots and stuff that I don't really care about or want to deal with. Or I'll do lots of when I like continental postcards, I'll do lots of 1,000 for like $80.
Yeah, I picked up a bunch of bags, sleeves, whatever they're called, for my postcards, but I haven't started listing any yet. I would rather just lot them out and go.
The way I usually tell people to do it is do 10 a day. Start with 10 a day. It's so easy. And get yourself a top load scanner.
I have one.
Top load scanner is gonna like a duplex scanner where it scans both sides at the same time. You can scan 30 items in less than 5 minutes.
Yeah.
You have them in a file on your computer. You don't have to take pictures of it. It's literally all you do is keywords, upload, list. And if you're adding 10 a day into a normal listing routine, you're going to grow that pretty quick. And I would bet that after a while, 10 turns into 20 without even thinking about it, because it's so easy. When you see how easy it is, and you start building an inventory, and you start getting more regular sales, for me, that's enough motivation to like start growing that and expanding.
Right.
So you feel that the subject matter is more important than the postmark date?
Yes. 100%.
Okay.
Jimmy wants to know, what is an average sell price on a postcard?
That's so I've started including that in my weekly sold videos. It varies. A couple of weeks ago, I had $12 average. Last video, I think it was around an $8 average. So it changes. That really has to do with, one, what am I listing that particular week, right? If I'm listing a bunch of, real photo postcards that are, small towns and obscure places, those might have a higher average sale price than just a more traditional modern postcard of like the Empire State Building.
You showed the continental size and the regular size. Like like this would be the regular size.
Yep.
What is this size?
That's okay. So I actually have some of these. These are
wow, somebody typed on that one.
Yeah,
you might be able to call that a bookmark postcard. I actually have some of those. That's just a oddball size. Like in cases like that, I would actually put the dimensions into the postcard.
Like that would be this would be blaxploitation, right?
Yeah, that would get donated for me. That's
so you cannot list any of those?
That's a pretty common like the African American and the alligator is a pretty like classic thing. Yep. Nice and easy. Yeah, that's that I'd put up probably for like maybe $6.95 or $14.95 make offer.
Holy crap.
Like I just listed a bunch of
like
Thanksgiving postcards.
That's wow.
The rally days. You know what? So what depending on where it's from, some Delaware. Okay, so that's probably a good one to put up. I would say probably put that up for like $20 make offer because Delaware postcards tend to be less common. And
see, this one's a little...
Yeah, like comics, it doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Delaware...
There's a picture of me when I was a kid.
Yeah, right.
Comic. So if you look at the bottom there might be a signature.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure
so you can comp that signature or just comp TPS New York.
Wow.
And see what you're able to find. Or you just search for the search term and maybe somebody else has already done that research for you.
You know what amazes me too is it seems like back in those days in the early 1900s, they used postcards for...
That's an awesome card right there.
Really?
Anamorphic pigs. Yeah.
It seems like they use postcards for different subject matter. Like
I don't know. I can't remember the name of the artist, but it's a known postcard artist.
Wow. Oh, that's some cool postcards.
It's
one of the first cards I ever sold when I
started
selling cards.
Advertising always sells.
Wow.
So I should list all these.
Yes, or sell them to me, and I'll list them.
All right. Should I send them COD?
Delaware is so small, everyone forgets about it. Yeah.
It's true, and I mean, like a postcard from a beach in Delaware, an old one, can do really well. But the fact that you've got that rally day, if you can figure out where the postmark is, you can just put rally day, whatever. Maybe even search for like local schools in the area that would have had a rally day, or search newspapers for rally day because they often put that stuff in the classifieds. You might be able to find some more detail on that. The more detail and the more specifics you can get into your title and listing, the better chance it will sell and the higher value you might be able to command for it.
Edward says, now I know what I'm going to be asking for when I go to estate sales when he hits those estate sales.
Yeah, I mean, but, one thing just to, it takes work, right?
Yeah.
And it's consistently listing and putting it out there. And it's not the most glorious and glorified of the reselling world, right? Like you're selling a two-sided piece of cardboard with the picture on it, right? It's why there's not a ton of postcard channels out there. There's a lot of postcard sellers, but it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot to learn the market and to start getting, like, I'm a baby in the postcards world still. There's another channel, SM Postcards, friends with, who's got amazing knowledge. So yeah, if y'all should also go subscribe to SM Postcards. He'll teach you all kinds of stuff.
Now I have a question for that shelf you have behind you right there. Is that everything you have listed?
This is just my listed postcards. Yes.
What do you know about how much you have listed on your total of inventory listed postcards already?
Right. Individual listings about 9,000.
Wow.
And I really started in earnest listing probably around last June. So I'd been listing postcards prior to that, but not, at this point I list, on average 20, 30 a day.
Now, are you still listing other products other than postcards? Because I know when you first started, you were doing a lot of hard goods.
I still do a lot of hard goods. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's the rest of my entire basement. This is just.
Oops.
Oh, we lost him.
The cat took him out.
Yep. His device was disconnected.
Do you sell postcards in your booth, Johnny?
Not yet. I have some to list though, but I haven't done it yet because I got other things I'm trying to put out. Like right now, I'm getting all my holiday stuff out. Yeah,
I've that's why I bought the bags and stuff, because a lot of booths where the mall that I'm in, a lot of people sell the postcards.
Yeah, I hope he comes back in because I have a question for him on that.
Me, I just have too much to say, okay, let me take on something else. Because I've seen that they go from, but I'm like, I have all this to get rid of first before I say, let me start adding in another pile in the house.
I went through, when I was packing, I came across some postcards that you would like, Jerry. Remember when John and I and Doug did the show in London?
Yeah.
25 years ago, probably. I picked up a lot of the Hammer Horror postcards that they had. And I just came across them.
Yeah, but see, that's the stuff that, like I said, you bring those to, like the Spooky Empire, and that stuff sells. It's that oddball stuff that, moves out, and you're like, okay. And it's also the ones that you sometimes make the most money on.
Right.
And that's why, in a way, I don't mind doing the show, because I'm like, like this. I had an extra one of the Batman TV. I brought it to the show, had it marked for 75, sold it for 60.
Nice. I sold mine the other day, the last one I had left, for $38 on eBay. I mean,
dealers that were there at the show, they were like, where did that come from? I said, Walmart, but you can't get them anymore. And that was it. It's like I had the two official size Chucky dolls in the yellow box, the good guy dolls, 110 each one.
All right, real quick, Matt, the question in the chat is there any particular platform you sell those on that you do most of your listing on? And I have a question on if you should be putting those in any type of plastic after listing them. Do you do that as well? That was going to be my question.
He has them in the plastic sleeves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bags,
those, I'm sure
when you buy them, they don't come in the sleeve?
No, Bags Unlimited.
Bags Unlimited, you can buy them.
Like I bought bags for license plates also.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I have the Disney license plates in bags, and I have a couple of real old, like 50s license plates also.
Yeah, Bags Unlimited sells just about for everything, a bag.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just curious for when I get to those, because I do have some I need to get together and start researching. But right now I'm doing more Christmas and Halloween right now.
Yeah, but that's what my main concern would be, is comping. I showed 10 postcards maybe.
So he does sell all his selling is on eBay, and I sleeve all my postcards after listing them.
Yeah.
I also sell on Hippo.
Out of the cards I showed him, like he said, 6, 20, 15 or whatever. It's like it's comping them I think would be the big thing for me.
Well, but
he's got it down to a science.
But see, that's the thing. That's like with with the comic books and everything. For you and me, Paul, it's easy because we already know a lot of times we
Right.
can look at a comic and say, this is worth this, this is worth that.
Yeah.
But if you throw something new, like if I throw to you, all right, here's Star Logs. How much are these worth? You're gonna be like, I don't know. And you're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna have to look and see what they're going for, and it's all the work involved. But that's what we've always said. You got to
Right.
do your homework on this.
Yep. Yeah. Hip
you
Postcard.
can't
I've been
turn around
on
and
there a
say-
long time ago. They own Hip Comic, I think, and Hip a lot of different sites they own.
So they sync.
like,
they
I
sync it
found
to.
these, for Skylanders,
Yep.
the Jumbo Packs.
Yep.
But you're like, okay, so how much are they worth? Is it worth getting? Or even if you say something like this, like Dino Attacks,
Yep.
sealed packs, you're like, what is it worth? But once you know it, it's easy enough.
Well, yeah, the more you do it, the more you get to learn more about it.
But that's all.
Did you
It's
see
just a
my?
matter of getting started?
That's
Did
it.
you check
just gotta
my video the
move.
other day?
Which one?
Monday. I did a quick unboxing. My son sent me a pen cup, a pencil pen cup. It's
Grayskull.
Castle Grayskull. He did an awesome job. So I'm gonna do a quick video on dry brushing it. And then he sent me 2 of these guys.
And what is that?
Lightsaber.
Oh.
Yeah,
It's
see,
very cool.
Christopher has 3D machine, but it's a small one, so he
Yep.
can't make anything too big.
Yeah, Paul's got my son Paul. He's got 2 of them now. That, I mean, the detail. The detail is just fantastic on the stuff.
There was a guy at the show that we just did. He was selling 3D sculpt.
Like, people ask for this from me all the
I
time.
remember when you first started showing that one.
Yep. He sent me a couple of more. He said, just sell them. So, I don't know. I get nervous with that stuff.
Is
What,
those
your
come in
Facebook
different
is
colors?
Disney
You
gonna
have some
come
in
knocking
colors?
on your door?
No, it depends on the filament or the resin that he's using.
Oh, okay.
Like these things here, like this is Darth Vader. These are in resin. So it does a little bit at a time and then it pops out done.
Hello, Jay Marie. She has a question. How long does something like that little Yoda take to make?
I think he said it took 20 hours.
Oh, wow.
This is filament. So you could see, see some of the edges. It just needs to be a fine sanded down.
Yeah, you take the little grinder and the little Dremel and just go to work on it.
I mean, he's done the reason he has it is he's done parts for cars and stuff like that, like dash plates and shift knobs and stuff like that.
Really?
Oh yeah. This all you need is the file, or there's people sculpting now with the program.
Oh wow.
So yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, because that's what Chris does. He just downloads the file and then he puts it in the machine, and the next morning the thing is done.
Right.
Yeah. He made tools, all kinds of stuff. It's amazing.
Interesting. All right, everybody, we're going to end the show, so I want y'all to go through and talk about what you have on your channel, what's coming up.
Paul first, don't run away.
And we'll start with Paul.
I don't have much coming up, to tell you the truth, but thank you.
Wait a minute, you don't do your morning show at 8:30 no more?
Yeah, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 8:30 in the morning. We talk reselling, and like today, everybody's been asking me, have you tried the eBay coupons? Have you tried the eBay coupons? And I said, no. So we did an eBay coupon and went through it from beginning to end.
Okay.
So we have different topics every day. Try to anyway.
And what about your moving sales?
I've kind of stopped right now because I'm moving a lot more stuff online other than because as you know,
Yep.
the YouTube auctions are mostly resellers. So I can get more money on eBay, Mercari, or whatever,
Amazon.
and instead of just moving them to more resellers.
Right. All right, Jerry.
Well, I'm with you today at 2 because you conned me into that one. And
I didn't
then
twist
I'll be
your
with
arm.
you again on Friday. Not like I ain't got the stuff to get rid of. And like I said, then I'm next on, I know, Susanna's Chronicles channel, November 6th. And I know Paul said he wanted me on his show to do selling, but he hasn't said when.
You
So I
tell
don't know
me,
when-
man. You tell me.
No, I told you, you got to just tell me the date. And if I'm available, then I'm available.
All right.
You know, and that's fine. And then, like I said, I got the live auction here in Orlando called Spooky Empire, which is the, oops, wrong one. The 22nd, 3rd, and 24th of this month.
And where's that located if somebody else wants
And
to go
that's
in there,
going
they're
to
in
be
their area?
here in Orlando on Sand Lake Boulevard. You can just look up Spooky Empire and you'll see we're one of the dealers that it's there. And we're going to be there with at least 3,200 original movie posters, toys, books, shirts, all kind of stuff.
And how much is a table for that?
700.
So,
Well, no, that's for a 10 by 10 booth.
a booth, yeah.
Oh, not just a
Because
table.
I can't do a table anymore. My days of doing, unless if it's like a small one-day comic show, I can't. I mean, just by bringing in posters, I mean that's basically a booth for me.
Right, that's true.
You know, so that's why, like I said, I'll get you that information about the show in December. It's December. Hold on, wait a minute. I'll tell you when. It is December 4th, Saturday, 11 to 5. And
right.
that's going to be a live music festival going on at the same time. And it's first come, first serve is where you get your spots on the street.
Oh, wow.
Cool.
But it's a 10 by 10 spot for $30. So if you wanted to buy 2 spots, then you got a 10 by 20 spot for $60.
Right.
So we figured we couldn't pass up the price for $30 for a 10 by 10 for
Right.
one day.
And
I can
December
fill
will
up
be
the
nice
car
there.
and I can fill up the car and bring a bunch of stuff there and have a ball.
It won't be
Right.
so hot either.
Yeah, no, December will be perfect in the 70s.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So, and that's
Johnny,
what
you don't do, I see some of the shows are picking up. You don't go to any to even just to look around or anything?
once in a while. It's just that I have so much. And
No, I mean, John, I said Johnny. I'm
I
sorry.
haven't been to any up here.
No? Because, I mean, you have the booth, and typically at a comic show or even a sports card show that some vendors will sell comics, under the table, they'll usually have quarter books, 50-cent books, and you can get a bunch to put them in your booth to sell.
Where would I find how would I be able to find out what they are and when they are?
Do a search for comic convention. Was it Jerry? Comicconventions.org?
I think it's .org.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or just do a search for local comic book
Convention.
conventions, collector conventions. Yeah. Because I see everywhere that the shows are coming back little by little now.
Right. Well, they have one coming up this month. I saw on the news. But I'm not sure what it is. I have to look more into it and see what it is.
And for you to do that, I would say, like if it's a 2 or 3 day convention, go on the last day, because a lot of times the dealers just want to get rid of stuff. So if the books are 50 cents, they'll say a quarter a piece or whatever. Or the more you buy, take the whole box for like $100.
Right.
Yeah.
And at least it gives you something to start with.
Right.
And it gives you
usually
the
on those
variety.
conventions, when you pay to get in, is it just for the one day, or you have to pay? Then you get every day of the weekend.
You
Let's say
can get
3
either,
days.
depending on what it is, you can either get a 2-day pass or a 3-day pass or just a 1 day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, the last one I went to was in New Orleans, and I went to the again, they had more than just jewelry, but it was a jewelry convention in the New Orleans Convention Center. and I basically just had to show my my tax ID information, and I got in and was able to have a pass with my dad, and my stepmom was able to come in on my pass for free.
Yeah.
But I had to pay. I think it was like added them to the members. I think for $12 extra as a member. So
we have another one of those coming up here, the Jewelry and Gem Show.
Yeah.
That's coming up in a few weeks, and all you need is your tax ID number and a business card.
Yeah, I had to give them all of that when I registered for the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, everyone. So if you want to come on and talk after the show, you're more than welcome to. The link is at the top in the blue box. I do have a couple of questions for y'all after the show, by the way, for Paul, for sure. So if you want to come on, the link is at the top. You're more than welcome. And don't forget, today at 2 o'clock is the Hump Day auction. Jerry will be one of the guests on the show along with our co-host. And again, don't forget, this Friday at 2 p.m. is the TGIF auction, sell, and buy it now. That's every other Friday. So this Friday is going to be at 2 p.m. Eastern. I do have a couple of new people that are for the first time coming in, so come and check them out as well. And again, don't forget, every Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern is the morning show. If you want to be part of that and be a guest to promote your channel, go ahead and reach out to me. Here's my link again for that. It's my link tree of all links, which is my social media and all affiliate links and merchandise. Reach out to me on any of those items, and I'll be glad to get you on the schedule for the month. And again, don't forget, Monday at 5 p.m. Eastern is a Hump Day. Monday Fun Night Bingo Night every Monday at 5 p.m. Eastern. And Miss Carol, the Carol's Creative Corner, is my new co-host. So don't forget to put those out and share them and come back in and check those out with us. And like I said before, I end each and every show, love always, love is always free. Please be kind to one another until we meet into another chat. Have a blessed and fabulous day. And until we meet again, later. Peace out.
Bye, peoples.
I love the little heart. It's cute.